Hi, my name is Ruthie Otero, and I have written, produced, and performed 4 one-person shows. My goal is to help you bring your story to life and help you share it with the world. I believe we all have a story to tell, so let's tell it. You have an idea for a one-person show. Congratulations! But how do you get it down on paper? I know. Well, the journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. And today I'm going to give you 3 steps so you can have your one-person show practically write itself. So the first thing I want you to do is get a notebook. Something that you have in your house, a composition notebook. It doesn't have to be leather bound. It can be small, it can be medium. Just get a notebook. Even if you started writing in it, it's fine. And get a pen. Now, all of the ideas that have been rolling around in your head, I want you to just jot them down. No full sentences. Nothing is too crazy, whether it's images, thoughts, something about my mother, the 6th grade, a blue car, glitter, music titles, whatever comes to your mind, just write it down. Because I don't mean to get too woo-woo on you, but it's sort of like your muses are whispering at you. And if you don't write them down, they just stop whispering because they figure you're not paying attention. But once you do start writing them down, they're like, hey, she's listening. Let's give her more ideas. So you're more of a channeler. All you're doing is putting your antennas up, being open to ideas, and putting them down. No thinking, no creating required. Now, the second thing you can do is just think about if you could be in any show and you didn't have to write it, what would it be? Like if Steven Spielberg was going to create a show for you, or Baz Luhrmann, would it be a rock opera, or would it be a family story? Would it be a romantic comedy, or a melodrama, or like a murder mystery? Just write that down. And if you can't think of like the kind of show that it would be, what kind of character would you like to play? 007, a stripper, a criminal, a murderer, whatever. There's nothing wrong. You just write down whatever fantasy you might have. Just dream up what you would want to do. The third thing you can do is see one-person shows. That's how I learned how to do them. I kept seeing as many different shows as I could. The good ones to the bad ones. And in fact, I learned a lot more from the bad ones than I did the good ones. Now, if you're in a town where you think, well, I don't even know where to start, how do I find a one-person show? I'm going to put a link to one of my favorite one-person shows that inspired me, and maybe I'll find a couple of other ones so that you can watch them. And in the meantime, you can look in your local paper and see if there's anything going on around you, or check on Netflix. So, the 3 things you can do is capture your ideas, kind of like in a butterfly net. 2, write down your best fantasy, the kind of show you'd want to be in without having to write it yourself. And 3, watch a couple of one-person shows, and that'll give you inspiration of ideas, what to do and what not to do for your show. Go get 'em! I'm Ruthie Otero from myonepersonshow.com. Remember, don't let fear stop you from telling your story.